All right, it is time. Guess what? Extracted Season 2 is back Monday nights on Fox, and it is time for our recap. We both love the show.
Can I do a little dance?
Yeah, do it.
Extracted, 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 extracted. Woo.
New official dance of Extracted.
I had to. I've been so excited for this.
Well, I will tell you this. Season 1 started off with a bang. I mean, it started off, let's talk about drama, some familiar faces.
Season 2.
Season 2, what did I say?
Season 1. But
I
that's
didn't
okay.
mean to say
First
that.
episode of Season 2
Episode
with a bang.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Okay, let's take a look at our teams first really quickly. So we have 11 teams, not 12.
Well, this is last season.
Did I not send the email to the right person?
There we go.
Oh my gosh, I was thinking I sent the wrong email.
Yeah, that's okay. So yes, we have, Eric with Nina and Sandra. Nina's the mom. Sandra is his partner, and she was on Survivor 26.
I thought Sandra was his mom.
No, Sandra is from Survivor.
No, this is Sandra.
No, that's Sandra.
No, that's Sandra.
Are you sure? Okay, well, anyways, it doesn't matter. She was on season 26.
So this is, I promise you, because I watched Traitors too, and Sandra was on Traitors.
She was?
Yeah, and she was on Survivor, and she won twice. This is his mother, and that's his girlfriend.
Okay.
Sandra's the mom.
Sandra's the mom?
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I got it mixed up. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. I was just like, I do know because, and did remember when they were fighting over the first thing?
Yes.
The exchanging, and they were trying to get stuff, and Sandra
yes, okay. So
was trying to get the thing. Anyways,
Sandra's Survivor. Everyone's like, she was the villain on her season, so
she'll
everyone.
cut your neck.
Yeah.
She will do it.
Yes, so sorry about that. Okay, so Jessica Rae with Annalise, who was on Big Brother, I guess that's her sister.
Yes.
And Stacey T, who's her mom. RJ with Michaela and Tanisha, I believe, is RJ, that's obviously mom, and Michaela was
I can't remember.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
You have Roman, Dallas, and Lindsay. Summer with Stacey, and Summer is not pageants, is she? She was.
Which one is the pageant? See, there's still 11 people, guys. We haven't had much time to learn their names.
Summer is a survivalist. She's in the pageants. Yes. Stacey is agent HQ. We already went. Doug with his sons Alec and Dayton. Amy with Trung and Skylar. Then Katie with Carly and Emily. Polly with her twin sister Molly.
Yes.
And her daughter Bailey. What mom does that? Polly and Molly.
I love it.
Olsen with his parents Kevin and Anna. Luke with Daniel and David. Those are all three brothers. And those are our teams.
So fun fact, we've already talked to Luke. Luke and his brothers live in Kansas City, and Luke and his wife used to live in Branson. So we've talked to them, and we hopefully will be getting them on the show very soon.
Yes.
To talk to them about Extracted.
Yes. Okay, so just from the initial lineup, Jeremy, were there any people that stuck out to you like, okay, fighting chance, they're gone in an instant?
I immediately thought Sandra and her team are in it for the long haul.
Yes.
I don't think they're going to extract no matter what.
Yeah.
I think they're like, they don't care if he's out there bleeding and dying.
If
they're
the
like,
bear
"Nope,
is eating him, they're like, we're still
gonna
in it.
extract
We
you."
haven't extracted.
Who's the girl that cries a lot all the time?
Jessica Rae.
Yeah.
They're
She
like,
cries at everything.
her mom and sister even said in their interview, like, she cries over anything. And literally, next thing, she's just out in the wilderness, just dropped out.
Can I say,
I just don't know if I can do
I
this.
feel sorry for her boyfriend or husband, whoever she has in her life.
Yeah. I'm a little worried about Jessica Rae. I am a little iffy about Summer because she did pageants, and her mom was also in pageants, so I feel like there's some sort of tension maybe between these two or competition that could interfere with her being out in the wild.
Who do you feel is, because you know I loved Woody in season 1.
Yes.
Who is the Woody of this season? Do you think it's Doug? I mean, now I'm rooting for Luke because I know him. I've talked to him on the phone. So I'm rooting for Luke, but
I think, well, because he's kind of the only dad that's out there. So I think our Woody could be Doug. Because they were like, Dougie Fresh, you know, like, get out there, Dougie. So, yeah, I think Doug is our Woody.
I think so, too. I think they're all pretty strong. Again, it's one episode in, so it's hard to go back and forth on who's going to be strong or who's weak. I just know that girl cries a lot.
Exactly,
So this episode, though, is so good that it starts with a bang. They build their tents, and then Olsen sees a bear, like an actual black bear is crawling towards him.
And I kept saying, if it's brown, lie down. If it's black, attack. So, and the bear was basically from like, you know, me to you. The bear was right there.
And he kept making a sound.
He had a horn. He kept going, "Arr, arr," like he was barking at it.
Which I didn't know you were supposed to do that.
I don't know, do loud noises scare bears?
I don't even know.
I don't know. So yeah, that was like, whoa, okay, right off the bat. But we see a lot of black bears in the promos too.
So I think they're coming back. But what really kind of like shocked me is how fast and how hard they're going gameplay on day one. Now, Sandra was immediately recognized from Survivor at headquarters. Nobody's really talked about Big Brother connection yet.
Right.
But Luke and his brother, Daniel and David, start making well, not Luke, he's out in the wilderness, he doesn't even know.
Right, Daniel and David.
The brothers are making serious gameplay on night one at like 4 in the morning. Should we take a look?
Let's do it.
Look what happened.
I'm rolling around in bed and I can't sleep. I know that we're not gonna get a break in this game, so I need to take every chance that I can. I couldn't get my mind off the first thing that I was drawn to when I walked in the room, which was the blanket behind glass.
Have you noticed this?
Mom,
What?
come here real quick.
Should I, like, just break it?
Why? Why do you need a blanket?
No, what if he can send it out there?
I don't know. I'm not taking no part in that. I don't know. Don't it? Did he really do it?
Johnny. I feel like I just saw someone commit a crime.
In this competition, I have to do the best for Luke. I saw the window and I took it. If you keep it between us, I'll do you favors.
Okay.
Let's just mind our own business.
I come up with a plan to frame someone. I tried to sprinkle a little bit of glass over by Sandra's desk to kind of peg it on her.
I just put glass around her place to make it look like it was hers.
Oh,
Down over on that side.
you think people will buy that?
I don't know. I just know she's a threat.
I don't know, honestly. Why is this happening? Wait, it's literally day one. It's day one.
It was like,
How would the glass follow her from point A to point B? She just blanket and glass going, like,
I gotta say, bold move, but stupid.
stupid, but bold. We like it. Hey, he said, we're not getting any slack here. Like, we're going for it.
Yes.
So
they do have a challenge where they have to get supplies and they barter for supplies, and everybody, of course, is mad at Luke, their family, because of the whole blanket thing that you just saw.
yeah.
But then let's get to the thing, Olsen.
Olsen. Okay.
Olsen,
This
little
kid
boy.
basically not dropped out of college, but took a break from college because his dad really wanted to go on the show with him and his mom, Anna.
Mind you, they've not even been there 24 hours. He's lethargic, he's laying on the ground, he's unmotivated, he wants to give up, he's like, I can't. They do a supply drop, he doesn't even go pick it up.
I'm not even gonna go get the supplies. Then he starts saying, Mom, Dad, please extract me. I'm supposed to be in college. I didn't even want to do this. Dad wanted to, which I'm like, oh my gosh, there is such a, like, I don't even know.
I was like, he's spilling too much tea, and his dad, I think, extracted him just because he was like, stop
talking.
Because he's like, my dad wouldn't do this. I didn't even want to do this show.
Yeah.
I was like, stop talking.
Olsen was trying to prove something to his dad, and I think the dad was trying to prove something to himself.
Yes. So on day one, not even 24 hours, Olsen was extracted by his family, which reminds me of the little boy last season.
Anthony,
Oh, who was so entitled.
18-year-old that was yelling at his parents through the thing. And so, yes, extracted, already off to a great start. One person gone, and the competition's just heating up.
You can catch new episodes of Extracted Monday nights right here on Fox, and hopefully we're talking to Luke soon. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.